Namaskar. In this video, I will discuss how to find the square root of a real number by geometrical methods. It means geometrically, I will explain you how to find a square root of any real number. It is very useful method. Okay, this is there in your syllabus also. So I will discuss here by taking few examples. So I take a number 5.3 and I will show you how to find a square root of this number by using this method. Okay, this method is based on geometry, so we will be doing some constructions. So whatever I am doing, see, I cannot do the construction with proper measurements here. Okay, so I am telling you exact method. You have to do those constructions in your notebook with proper geometric equipments, and then you will come out with the exact value. So let us start the method. We will draw a straight line. We will assume that one starting point is fixed. From here you measure this 5.3 unit distance. Okay, here unit is not given, so it can be centimeter, it can be meter, it can be anything. It is just a number. So what is important for you? So for convenience, you can take centimeters. So suppose here till here it is 5.3. okay, so this value is 5.3 units. You can write units. Now I give this point a name B. Now we have AB distance 5.3. Now what you have to do next step, you have to measure 1 centimeter again, 1 unit distance again. Okay, suppose this one is 1 unit, so this point is another point. So let us take this point C. Now we have AC. How much is AC? 5.3 plus 1, it means 6.3. So we have AC is equal to 6.3 centimeters. Okay, what is the next step? With this AC, you have to find the midpoint of this. And you know how to find midpoint of any line segment? You have to draw the perpendicular bisector. You know how to draw it? Okay, I tell you the method. This is one line. From here you take an arc more than half of it. Okay, then you draw arc here and here, and from this point again you draw arc and then you join this line. Okay, so this line is called perpendicular bisector. So this we are doing with AC. Okay, then we will get the midpoint. So let us draw the arc. With A, I have taken more than half of AC and drawn this arc here as well as here. Similarly for C, I have drawn these two arcs, then I am joining it. Okay, so this I get the midpoint. Okay, you can take midpoint by any variable. Suppose I take P. This is midpoint P. Fine. With this P as center and this PC or AP as radius, now we have to draw the semicircle. Okay, so let us draw. Okay, so this is our semicircle. Okay, and this radius is PC. Fine. Now what is next step? Next step is from B point we have to draw the perpendicular. Just make 90-degree angle at point B. So how to make it? So this perpendicular from B meets this semicircle at some point. Okay, you can name this point Q. Now measure this BQ distance with the help of a scale. This BQ will actually give you this square root of given value. Okay, so it was very easy. Okay, let us just recall. So first of all, we need to find a square root of 5.3. So we took a point A, then from A we have taken 5.3 units distance on this number line, and we took one more point B. Now after B we took one more point such that BC is 1 unit. Now AC will be 5.3 plus 1 means 6.3. Now we have to find the midpoint of this AC. Okay, we know to find the midpoint of any line segment we need to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, and perpendicular bisector cut this AC at point P, and this P is actually now midpoint of this AC. From this midpoint P, we have drawn a semicircle taking PC as radius. Now from point B, we have to draw one perpendicular 60, 120 and then bisector of both the angles. Okay, so this will give you perpendicular. So this perpendicular meets this semicircle at point Q. So this BQ, when we measure, this is nothing but square root of this given real number. Now if you have to draw this or represent this on number line, you can do one more thing. You measure this BQ distance and then from this point draw one more arc. Okay, suppose here this is R, so BR is actually square root 5.3. okay, so BR or BQ both are actually equal because you have taken the same arc. But what happens here, this is drawn on the number line, so this is the method. Okay, so by this method we can find a square root of any real number geometrically. I will give you some questions. Okay, so guys, what you need to do, you need to draw these questions on your notebook with the help of all geometrical equipments. Okay, and then when you draw with exact measurements with proper units, okay, then you will get this BQ or this BR as the exact value. Remember, this exact value will come up to 1 decimal place only, because we have a limitation of a scale. This can measure up to 1 mm only, millimeter only. Okay, beyond that you cannot measure with the help of a scale. Now similarly, find the square root of other numbers like square root of 8.5, square root of 4.5, square root of 3.7. okay, so I am giving you these three questions. Find the square root of these three numbers with the help of same method. Okay, and let us see what you get.